It's 1967, the peak of the Chinese, and two factions of communist revolutionaries are in a standoff. The older revolutionaries look with fear on the younger revolutionaries. The younger group is like a pack of wolves on hot coals, crazier than crazy. Besides, while the older fighters only have guns, the young fighters have explosives, which could be detonated at any time. A beautiful teenage girl stands on top of a building and waves a flag. Moments later, she is shot and killed. Yet the girl dies happily, believing that she is passionately sacrificing herself for an ideal. Around the same time, young revolutionary students at Ch1-2 University are rebelling against their teachers, whom they label as bourgeois reactionary academic authorities. Many of the professors have either killed themselves or abandoned their beliefs when faced with this mass humiliation and torture. But a brilliant physics professor refuses to bend to the demands of the Cultural Revolution. To get him to change his mind, his former students are forcing him into a struggle session in which he is physically tormented while the entire student body watches. A group of 2 college-aged men and 4 accosts with accusations. When he remains silent, the girls bring the Ch1-2's wife on stage. Ch1-2 is turned against her husband. She berates him for teaching his theory of relativity, because it is anti-dialectical and therefore against communism. While Ch1-2 humiliates him, that reflects on the fact that his wife has always been too smart to work as a theorist. Specifically, she has always been too attuned to the political implications of scientific thought. For example, in the years leading up to she began changing the names of theorems to fit the accepted political narrative. In reality, though, his father met in person, a meeting he considered the definitive moment of his life. Rather than discussing physics, the 2 men talked about the starving child they encountered on their path. Later, Ch1-2's father would muse that in China, any idea that dared to take flight would only crash back to the ground. The gravity of reality is too strong. The students at Ch1-2 begin to beat with a copper belt. As they do so, and her husband debate whether philosophy or experiment should guide scientific theory, the Ch1-2 believes that truth emerges from experiences, whereas Ch1-2 and the students argue that it should be the correct philosophy of Marxism that guides scientific experiments. They double down on their interrogation as they fight over the Big Bang Theory, the Ch1-2 admits that he believes in the possibility of a God. This further inflames the revolutionaries, who believe that religion is antithetical to communism. Pushed into a frenzy, the young girls begin to attack the Ch1-2. Within minutes, the Ch1-2 is dead, begins to cackle as if she has lost her mind, while the rest of the students flee the auditorium.